Hey everyone, Viking back. We're here with a special treat. I have been waiting for this game for a long time. Uh, it just released on PlayStation, MOSTROSCOPY, and this is developed by Oribe Ware Games. I did a while back on my channel their previous game they did called Combate Monero, and it was a fighting game with Mexican comic book characters, and they're an indie developer, indie games, and this is kind of a follow-up. It's their newest fighting game. Here's the list of everyone who made the game. Small team. So we'll get into it. So there's a story mode, versus. This is, each character has their own little comic book kind of scene, and this art is all original. I think one of the developers, I think it's a couple brothers that started doing this, and I think one of them does all the art because he did the art for Combate Monero too, I think. And I like it. I like the art style on this. I've been just waiting for this to come to PlayStation. It's in the store right now, brand new. It is, compared to Combate Monero, here I'm going through the story mode with the vampire gal. It's more polished, so they're improving with every game, and it's pretty exciting because I've watched some developer interviews on YouTube with people from the team and blah blah blah. I've messaged them on their channel, and they answer comments and stuff. So they're down to earth indie developers, and they have a passion for fighting games. So I love that, and of course I want to support what they're doing. So it's nice to see that every game they are coming up with is improving. Hopefully at some point in time they get a bunch of money to develop, a big budget fighting game that they come up with. But all the characters in this game are original, and they're based off of Mexican 1950s horror movies. So each of the levels, as you can see, there's a black and white version and then a Technicolor version for each level. So that's kind of cool. We're just going to go through and look at some of the characters and talk about the gameplay. It's just a wild thing, and it's fun. So there's a block button, there's an attack button, and there's a special move button, and then you can jump and duck with the joystick or the D-pad. Square on PlayStation is the attack button, and then triangle is the special move button, and the special moves are one button hits, but there's kind of a trick to it. If you hold the special button down with a direction, you can level it up to a level 3. So it takes time, and your character kind of flashes, and then it will unleash the move. So there's level 1, level 2, level 3 for each of the 4 special moves that each character has. And when you fill up your bar and go into your Mostro mode, every special button, you don't have to wait to charge it. It unleashes the level 3 with one button press. So that's about the best I can explain the buttons and the controls. I had fun playing and trying to string together combos. So, if you're watching here, I'm getting 2 and 3 hit combos. But when you find out which attacks can link to special moves, you can get some good hit combos in. And it's just trial and error. I haven't played the game. The game just came out on May 7th, 2025 in the PlayStation Store. So this is fairly new. I just got home and had to do some yard work, and I was downloading this, and then I played quite a bit of it, and I'm making this video now. So it's still new, and I'm sure people will find the best combos and blah blah blah. But it's fun, and I'm really digging this level in particular. I like how it looks and how the characters look. The graphic style, besides the black and white on this level, and each level has kind of a different look. It reminds me of the JoJo game, JoJo All-Star Battle R. I kind of get that vibe. Like, look right here. It kind of, depending on what stage you're on, the colors are a little muted, but it reminds me kind of that JoJo All-Star Battle R graphic style. Of course, it's in an indie game, so it's not as polished as, JoJo, but I get that vibe from it, which is cool, because I like how that game looks. There is probably, let me think, off the top of my head, because I don't have the character select screen in any of this footage, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, I want to say 20 characters to start out, and I know that they have more coming. I don't know if it's going to be via DLC or not, but they have more characters slated to come. And if you look up Oribe Ware Games on YouTube, they have trailers for the DLC, and you can kind of see what the roadmap looks like. I think there's probably about 6 characters that are maybe coming out to the game, new characters, at some point over time. They kind of add them in with updates, and when an update comes out, they'll add like 1 character. At least that's how Combate Monero was. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to play through with all the characters' stories and kind of get a feel for them. And I'm sure I'll put some more footage up with the characters that I like and learn well. A good variety. There's luchadors. I mean, you'll see. There's this vampire gal. But look at that art style. Even all the art in this game looks great, and it's kind of got a comic book vibe. When you beat the game, you get like a comic book looking ending, story wrap up. So it's kind of cool. This guy, this Dracula guy, he reminds me of a JoJo character. He's got a stand, like a shadow stand. You'll see it on here, but it's kind of cool. The characters are, like I said, original, and they're pretty fun. So, what else can I say? There's no online. Unfortunately, on PlayStation, but it's all right. This is better as like a couch co-op, I think, which it does have in the versus mode, player versus player, player versus computer, and then you can sim computer versus computer and just watch the matches as well if you want. If you like this game, if this looks like something you'd like, it's $12.99 right now. Full price, $12.99 in the store. Go check it out, PSN store. And also for $9.99 you can pick up Combate Monero, which is an older fighting game. Like I said, I have videos on my page if you want to take a if you want to take a look at it. And I had fun with that game too. I like that game as well. So, like I said, I've just been waiting for this. So, I'm just going to let these last. I have a couple matches with different characters, so you can kind of get a feel for what characters are available. And yeah, it's fun. It's a good game, and like I said, it's an original fighting game from Mexico, or Mexican developers from Mexico. So that's cool. We don't get a lot of games from Mexico, I don't think. I know the only ones I can think of are maybe the what's that other fighting game? It was developed by, but I think published out of Brazil, Rage of the Dragons. That Double Dragon kind of not official fighting game. Rage of the Dragons Neo. I think that might have been developed by a Mexican developer. And then that old AAA wrestling game that came out on PS3. That was, I think, also the first video game, first, you know, big budget game that was developed in Mexico. So that's cool. These guys are killing it with their fighting games, and they just keep getting better with every one they put out. I love the way this level looks, by the way. The way the characters look. These are the big guys, and I'm using his level 3 specials, as you can see. But this is just cool. This looks great. The game isn't perfect, you know. It's the jumping's a little floaty, and I noticed that, you know, it's the sound effects are kind of unbalanced. Some of them are louder than others, and I had to mess with my the music and the sound effect balance. Here we got a samurai guy against the fish man. I just like the art style, man. I think this looks cool. I like the little in-between versus mode screens, and I don't know. I'm biased. I've been looking forward. This game's hype for me because I've been waiting for it to come out on PlayStation patiently. Now we got it. I thought it was going to come out maybe around Halloween, but Halloween came and went, and I was like, oh, are we ever going to get it? So I'm just glad to have it. So I'll leave the video off here. Let me know what you think. Leave me a comment, and I'll probably post some more footage of me playing matches. I mean, I'm playing all these matches here, but once I get good at the game, these are just kind of trying out the characters. Thanks for watching. Take care of yourselves as always. I'll catch you in the next video. Check this game out if you like original fighting games. All right, Viking out of here. Bye.
Que Dios me perdone por lo que te voy a hacer.